Hello, it's Eric Hatcher with Century 21. Just wanted to share my marketing approach with you, and I appreciate you checking it out. So I wanted to share with you what I do different than most agents and what we do different to generate the most income for you and the best return and the best outcome. So basically what we've got here, this is just some information. There's a link down below that has this more of this as well. I've been doing this for 29 years here locally. I've got a beautiful family and lovely grandkids, as you can see here as well. So I wanted to share with you here is that it's important for you to realize where these buyers come from, and these buyers, and that's where I put my money, and that's where the statistically where we spend the money to be able to generate this best outcome, and that's basically online. 56% of internet and home users, and this number has probably gone up since the slide was made. But if you can remember years ago, it used to be where they would see a sale sign or an open house, and that's where they basically had to go see it. It used to be 60 to 80% just on the sale sign, but now that's completely switched and changed. So I want to share that with you as what we concentrate on, of being that presence online, and to be able to draw that. You'll find that there won't be anything less than 5 stars on any of my reviews. So we get a lot of our buyers for your homes that come from Zillow, Realtor.com, because they see that I've got 5-star ratings, they see that I've sold a lot of homes, and they want that experience of that 5-star service. So you'll find that on Yelp as well. And so I've sold over close to 300 homes in the last couple of years. It's been very successful, and I enjoy doing it, and I get and just enjoy doing it. So basically, I've got 107 steps in the process of selling your house, and I'm going to go through a few of these here. I'm not just going to kind of show you, kind of tell you. I kind of show you kind of through this video of what we basically do here. So these are clickable. So you're going to do the photography, the drones. These are clickable little links that you can go into and actually see the 360 tours that we actually have, which are kind of fun. I do things where people would have the flyer boxes, and agents would have that, but I'm not a big flyer box person because I don't have any connection there. So we do a smart code reader where we put this on there. So if somebody texts that number and they're sitting outside the house, then I know, and I can actually track who actually is looking at your home, and I know they're sitting right outside the home, and it sends me their phone number, and I can reach out to them right away as well. You got your own website that will be happening. We have some open houses. You can see the statistically, they're not a huge sale, but it's certainly a draw of buyers, but it's certainly an opportunity to grab that. But we do broker tours. We have local office tours. The international, obviously, Century 21 is the largest name brand in the world on that too. We have an email blast campaigns that we do as well on that, and we do pay-per-click. So I've got the pay-per-click through Facebook, Google, the various different avenues there to be able to generate interest on that. We do a huge big push on Facebook, which is amazing. And I'm going to show some statistics in that in just a moment about how we do the pre-listing, the pre-launch, the videos, the YouTubes. You can go in here and actually click on here and see different things that I do with Did you know Visprin has everything you need to get your small business? What I've got on that? See, I even have ads in front of them, which is fun. But ads like cooking with your agent and the YouTube channel, which is important to be have that strong interface, and that just being out there and showing homes and that nature too. We have just listed postcards, sold postcards. I've got a database of I've got 10,200 people in it right now, and so about 4,000 people have actively looking. We get unique visitors. We have a couple hundred people every other day that come through our website looking for properties in that. So it's getting bigger and bigger every year. We do some light staging. I do have some staging that we also can have some stagers come in and help and assist if we need to. I love this one here that you'll get an actual report that comes to you on every Monday that actually shows where the large websites like a Zillow, Realtor.com, what numbers and where the people are actually coming from. And you can actually click a little bit deeper in there and see the cities that they're actually coming from as well. So being informed and understanding where the people are coming from and where I see they're coming from helps me put the money into those locations to be able to generate more traffic for you on your home. Feedback, it's really important. I know a lot of people I hear that say, hey, I never hear what's going on about, what's my house, what the feedback, what's going on. So it's very important that I push 3 times. I send a text, I call and ask for the agent after the showing to be able to give us some feedback on that, to be able to get a feel of kind of where we need and what we need to do. One of my biggest pet peeves, though, is the non-professional photography. I've seen too many homes in there that look just ugly, and their pictures, it's a beautiful home, but the agent just does not present it in a light, in a good manner. So you can see what we do is we actually come in, send it to a processor, they lighten things up. We can do some night shots with some, this was taken on a rainy day, and they came in and actually changed the clouds and make it a little bit more, stand out with some clouds and stuff. So having that opportunity to make what maybe during the summer months you have some green grass in the winter, but then it looks a little bit dead, they come in, they can actually increase the grass and make it what it looks like, when it's just fresh. I wanted to share here too that 87% of the buyers search their homes on their mobile devices, and I spend a lot of our time and resources on getting to that point where you're actually marketing to those individuals of just people who are on their phones. So you'll get some media presence. You'll see here on Facebook and Instagram. We do have a great following and great things going there. The YouTube channel, which you're going to see, you'll get a video and a video on your property, and it really goes well. We can push and advertise that. You can see that I go out and advertise and speak to 1031 tax people and speak to individual people of inspectors and title people, and I interview them, so then people actually will come to our website and come to our channels, of our social media channels, to be able to be informed and to be able to be educated, and that's really important to do so as well. Oops, I do not want to play all of these. So we'll go to the next.
Hello, this is Eric.
That's fine. All right, you can see some of the examples there. We will forward to the next screen. And then you'll get some custom reports during the week on Wednesdays about where the people and how many people searched and looked at the homes on these different social media platforms, which is kind of nice. I've got a magazine that we mail out to 3,500 people. It's a really nice magazine, but it's also digital too, so we send it out, so you'll enjoy that. Basically, we're just trying to do all of these things to be able to draw traffic and get people to come back to our website, to be able to see your home, to be able to get the best exposure, to have the best outcome, to get a buyer for your home. So then there's things that we want to talk about a little bit during our meeting that we meet together. It's like, where do I price the home? You can price it behind the market, price it at the market, ahead of the market. Basically, if you price it behind and you're not understanding where the market is, we're going to have an expired listing in 3 to 6 months. Or we're going to need to do a price adjustment if we try to go a little bit higher than maybe we should be. So just pricing ahead of the market, understanding where the market is my job to be able to guide you through that. It will end up having a pending sale. Because right now with interest rates is kind of where you can see this graph here, is that if interest rates get a little bit higher, there's weak buyer demand. But so right now, statistically, with the interest rates where they're at, if they kind of hover around this location, we have a good buyer demand, and so we need to understand where that is and where we need to come in for pricing strategy on that too. Things that motivate your timing, that I'll listen to and understand your timing, your urgency. Do you have a bottom line number? These are different things that we take in consideration of what we do on the pricing strategy, because we all know that in the first maybe 2 to 3 weeks into our listing, we have tons of activity. It pops to the top. We have tons of showing. And then if we get too close to, after 30 days, and we don't have an offer, then we need to look and maybe possibly adjust that. So 3 questions that most sellers ask: how much is my home worth? How long will it take to sell? And you are the agent to sell my home. And so I'm happy to sit down with you here and discuss this marketing plan in a little bit more detail, and then answer those questions for you. Appreciate the time. Thank you so much for listening and watching my marketing update, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.